Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Tuesday to you. We had a good day in the market. Here's our long term, down a little bit today. Some of that's Rocket, Corsair, Veery, IMMR, UWMC. All these are down a little bit, and then like $50 probably of trying to trade Doge on this platform. Not a good idea. GME's I guess down $100 too on there. I'm transferring my GME shares into our Webull account, just because I want to be able to sell these when I want, and we'll see. Maybe Webull will have issues too during some sort of GME squeeze, but hopefully it's not as bad as what Robinhood could potentially be. So, yeah, I'm transferring those out, and I'll leave the rest of my shares in there for now. And then Doge trading on here is hilarious. One of you guys shouted out in the comments, and yeah, you have to sign agree to a disclaimer basically before you start trading it. It's like it's not insured, which of course we know, and they're not actually, there's no wallet, so they're not actually buying anything for you. They're just holding it, and they have their own. They're just holding your money basically. So with that, they also, you can't do limit like stop loss orders or anything like that. It's just a limit or a market order, and a limit order on here is, I mean, I guess you could. It's moving so much, so it's like basically with limit orders on Robinhood, what I've found is they're gonna wait until it gets past your limit price to get some skim, because they skim on all your orders. That's why I stopped trading in Robinhood like a year ago. This used to be my only account, and I would just trade on it and do everything on here, and then I turned it into just a long term because I realized trading on here is not good. You pay more to trade on here than you would on another brokerage that charges a commission, whatever the commission is per trades, but you're paying more on here. Robinhood is the most is like the highest earning brokerage since they've come out, and that's a commission free, and they are because of the payment for order flow and them being able to hold your order and the stock price moving and then submit it. It's a lot, but basically they make all their money because you are their customer, and they make money off of you. So that's why I don't trade on here. Just buying shares and holding them, they really can't make money. They only make money when you do transactions. So that's why for a long term it looks nice. Kind of my exclamation on Robinhood. Some guys are like, why in Robinhood, a stupid platform? It's nice for long term. When I say long term, it means I just buy shares and hold them. I don't trade them, I don't sell them, and I don't buy shares even that much on it. So sometimes I'll sell covered calls on if I own 100 shares or not, but pretty much don't trade on here. And yeah, but on Doge, and I think on all the cryptos on here, there was a disclaimer, and I wish I screenshotted it because I don't know where it is. But basically, if you go to trade it, it's, oh, maybe it's right here. It's somewhere in before you, oh, disclosures, here it is. Is it in here? I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I won't read this. Oh, it's not too long, but basically you've agreed to a 5% on both ways. So if you're doing a market order, and I've seen it, it's crazy. I think they take almost that full 5% oftentimes. So basically, if you're I bought Doge earlier, and it was like right here. It was like 348, and it filled me at like 35 something, 354. But in the disclaimer, they say their fill price might be 5% greater. So basically, they can do 5% both ways. So if you buy it, it goes up 5%, you might be break even. But if you think about it for trading, if you buy it, it goes up 5%, and then it goes up another 5%, it goes up 10%, then you sell it, you might still break even because they can get 5% on both ways. So yeah, if you bought Doge or whatever, and there was a big run up since then sure, the small amount is not gonna matter a whole lot. But I would limit buy. I would always limit buy on Robinhood if you can, especially if you're doing a large amount, because 5%, if you're talking a lot of money, is significant. But yeah, enough with the Robinhood. Today I did sell a covered call on Rocket, because Rocket, of course, is just getting jacked. and down it goes. This thing, I think this thing's gonna squeeze when or around GME does. I think we're gonna have another pump like this because it's being suppressed hard. They had good earnings, and yeah. So I've got calls on that, but they're getting wrecked also. I bought some shares of eBet. I liked this when it IPO'd. I missed this train right here when it IPO'd. I wanted it, and I was doing other stuff, whatever. I just didn't get on it, and I didn't want to chase it, so I let this one go. It came down, pretty much became a pump and dump. Because this, I mean, it IPO'd at 24. It doubled. I think that was the same day. Yeah, pretty much. And then it came down here, and it sold off all the way down to this like $20, $18 range, and then today it just started running up. So it looks good to me. On the hourly, the MACD hasn't crossed over, but we've got these big green candles with a good amount of volume above the 9 moving average. I mean, it's already up 20% today, so it could have some pullback tomorrow, but maybe not. We'll see. It's kind of a bull flag it's setting up. Big green hole and then flag. On the 10-minute, looking good. Did a bull flag here. Kind of getting a little choppier up here. MACD, we'll see if that holds above. But I didn't get a whole lot of shares. I just got a few on our Thinkorswim account. I got 25 shares on there. So yeah, what's kind of weird on here is I went to buy it and it said stock buying power, but then when I go to buy them, I can't use that for some reason. I can only use my cash. Or no, I couldn't. I don't know why I couldn't buy more. Kind of strange. I'm not as familiar with TD Ameritrade, so but yeah, I think eBet, I like this space, and I don't know, maybe I'll make shares free. It's not a huge amount, so maybe I'll just hold that, see what happens. Good news for Webull though is now we can actually trade Doge on here if we want to, or I can. I guess some other people could before, but I wasn't able to. Speaking of, Doge is getting wrecked right now, but it's probably due for a little bounce here because it's almost oversold on the RSI, and it hasn't been there on the hourly chart since the 3rd of April. Look at that. It's been almost a whole month where it's been that oversold, but that's fine. I mean, it's still bullish because if you look on the daily from all this run up, it's still coming down. RSI is still coming down on the daily chart. You've got a kind of a bull flag here and then trying to break out more, but it's got to consolidate up in this range if it's going to run again. It's just too overextended right now. It's kind of funny though, because today is apparently Doge Day, and they just, I guess, I didn't hear anything about it until like today, that they just took over like Weed Day, I guess. I don't know if there was a plan to make today Doge Day, but if there was not. I didn't hear much about it before today, and it seems like it was kind of last minute. Oh, Doge Day. I don't know if it's backfiring or what, but or maybe this is the the sell the news that you get. Buy the rumor, sell the news. No, I'm not sure. It would have been more bullish if it could hold the support, but now that it's broken through that support, excuse me, and the MACD's bad. Candles are bad. Moving average is bad. It's all bad. I guess we're looking for support probably in this range right here, and it'll probably keep coming down to probably about here. Yeah, where is that on the hourly? We're not too far off. Yeah, that's kind of in that older oversold territory too. 31. I look forward to kind of bounce here and maybe consolidate here before it runs again. But I will be maybe trading this on the Webull app on my phone, which would be nice. Any of the cryptos, just for swing trades or whatever. My only issue on my Webull app though is that I don't have 25k like my Robinhood. I only have 7 grand in here right now, so that's what was nice about Robinhood. I could just go in and out, no problem. So on this one, I'll probably be doing just trading more on the hourly chart, not the 5 or 10 minute, but being able to execute trades, I think, at a reasonable rate and not a 5% gouge will make me more profitable. So on an hourly chart, I wouldn't really deviate from this. I mean, it's good to get perspective when you're trading on an hourly chart or any time frame chart. You know, you can get a bigger picture of what's going on. But I would have probably bought in here because of MACD and candles, and probably maybe would have sold out here. Might have stomached through and ran it up to here, would have sold. And so there's gains to be made. And if this thing starts to get more volatile, maybe after it's consolidated for, I don't know, 24 hours or so, we'll see. GME and other news, as I was saying yesterday, it's according to the charts, it's bearish. I don't want it to be bearish. What I've learned trading pretty early on is you have to trade what you're seeing and what the charts are showing. You don't trade what you want to happen. You trade what's actually happening. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And you can't be emotional about it. Otherwise, you will trade the way you want it to go and not trade what's actually happening. So that being said, I haven't opened any positions on here. If I did, it would have been bearish, and just kind of sketched out about this being able to blow up at any time to the upside. So, but it is actually consolidating. It's just kind of trading in this range. Even though it's bearish, it's not broken the support. This thing is just so wound so tight. It's like a little kid that you're just trying to restrain, that's just like spooling up, ready to just burst. I mean, because it has these huge runs, and it's like, oh, stop it. And then DFE, or no, I guess this was DFE. This is firing, or the Sherman leaving, and that's just, oh, and yeah. So this thing's gonna get crazy. On the daily, yeah, people are saying has his wedge, and it does. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of formed this wedge. It's still bearish to me on the daily, but what is good is finally this the MACD. Finally this MACD right here. Yep, because now it's flattening out. Not only is it flattening out, it's flattening out right on the equilibrium, which is just what we want. So these two lines will come together, signal will come closer to the MACD, and it'll probably be flat. So I'm predicting at least another day of kind of tight, close consolidation, and probably in this range. So we're looking to break out of that 173 to the upside. Given the fact that this candle's over the 9 moving average is good, but it's a red candle, so that doesn't say it's reversed. So MACD's still downtrending. These candles are over the 9 moving average, but they're both red. So, it also not only does it have to break this resistance. I mean, given it can do it, you can do it down here. If we start seeing a lot of volume, a lot of price action, you can anticipate it. You don't have to be looking at the daily chart, but this is where you're backing up, getting some perspective. Once it breaks here, it'll probably keep going if there's volume. We check the volume, and it'll look good. Volume yesterday was what, 10.5, 5 million the day before, 7. Yeah, the volume, there's no volume. 6 million, 21 million that day. Today we're not even at 5 million, and the day's almost over. Wow, super low volume day. And we're just waiting on GameStop. It's pretty boring, that one right now. Our MO and BTI puts are doing well. Again, I can't sell those because they were unsettled. There was a bounce today from it. Hard to know what this is going to do. Sometimes news reaction, it's an overreaction and it quickly bounces back. Sometimes it just continues on. This bounce, I guess, isn't too unexpected, but we'll see if this has kind of a continuing effect on the stock price as stuff comes out. I've got, I guess, till the 14th of May on this contract. I might sell it out tomorrow, though, depending on where it's at. Don't have to. I guess I could hold it, but the chart here, like, you can't do a whole lot. Yeah, it's bearish on the daily, but that's because of what just happened. And then the BTI, same deal. Since I have 8 of these, it's nice. I could sell out some and make it free at least. It's kind of a big spread though, so that's why it. Oh no, it's not bad. 10 and 15. So we'll see what goes on with this one. This account's on cash, so I can't leg into it. Can't sell a put on it. So I do need to make this account margin, so I can do those sort of trades. On E-Trade today, did a covered call on Airbnb. I mean, a lot of the stuff just got wrecked today. Airbnb's down 2.5%. Kind of bounced off the low, which is good. Our covered call, we'll see actually. Let's see, it's 175 covered call. Airbnb's at 170, so yeah. I mean, it's still bearish, but might have to roll that up. And then I actually bought SOS today on the news about all their mining rigs that they bought. And I think this one has a pretty high short interest. Wow, this is setting up nice actually. And I kind of rushed in a little too quick because I heard the news right here, and then it didn't look this good yeah, I heard it here, and then I saw this, and I was like, I'm gonna sell a covered call really quick because I didn't want this play. I just wanted the premium of the calls. So I sold a covered call here for $4, and it's continued to go up. So it's fine. I'll still make money on it. I'm just capping my gains a little bit. So I bought the shares. This is kind of a good strategy if there's if it's a cheap stock that has high IV like SOS does. So to buy 100 shares of this stock, it only cost $398 when it was trading at $3.98. Then I sold a covered call for $4, so that's guaranteed profit if it's above $4. Not only the difference between where I paid for it, but also the premium. So the premium I received for selling that covered call is $30. So it's not much, but this does expire. Hello. This does expire Friday, so that's just a couple days. So not much time on that. But if you look at the options on here, yeah, I mean this IV is high, 200%. So it's crazy to pay that much for contracts on such a cheap stock because your break-even price on it is so high. Basically, if you're paying, this is by Friday, you're paying what? This is going to be $25 to have 100 shares at $4.50 by Friday. It's only trading at $4.3 right now. You could buy 100 shares of it for $450 or $430. Basically you have to add in the cost of that premium to figure out your break even. So, but SOS is looking good. I'm not sure if this is it's still, the moving averages are still off, basically the short term and long term. So, but that's it from you guys. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. We will see you tomorrow. If you made it this far, type in SOS. Okay, peace out.